Good morning, my students. Today, in this video, we are going to discuss what are the top 10 interview questions which are asked in personal interview by the interviewer. These questions play an important and vital role in deciding whether he is selecting you or whether he is rejecting you because these interviews usually take place for less amount of time. Therefore, he has very few minutes to decide whether to select you or to reject you. So it is very important for us that we make up his mind to select us as soon as possible. And the next question which arises is, how can we do it? The answer is very simple. Answer his questions with the answers he want to listen. So we are here with top 10 questions. And now, not wasting any of your time, let's move forward to see the first question and then answer it. So, the moment you will enter in the cabin, you will wish him, and the first question that the interviewer will ask is, okay, tell me something about yourself. This scene is correct in almost 99% of the cases. No matter whether the interviewer has your resume, has all the information about you prior only, but still he will ask you this question. And before we answer this question, tell me about yourself. We will understand what is the reason behind him knowing about your background. See, the reason is very simple. He, first of all, wants to know whether you have a command over the language or not. He wants to know whether you are able to say something about yourself, whether you know about yourself or not, or you are just one of the students who, in order to grab job, have just come up for the interview without any preparation. So this is how, or this is what that person or the interviewer wants from you. Now, once you have entered his cabin, you have wished him good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever the time is. Then he will ask you this question. Okay, tell me something about yourself in brief. Also, by this question, he wants to know that all the things which you have put in your resume in short, you have to cover them also in your answer. You will believe me or not, this tell me about yourself answer decides whether the interview will go forward in a positive direction or in a negative direction. Whether the interviewer will get impressed by you or he will reject you. This is the most important and vital question. But you don't have to worry because there is a pattern hidden in the answer. The interviewer always wants an answer in an organized manner, which should cover all the points and should be crisp. So, we have to follow this pattern to find the answer. This is the pattern. Start with your name. Suppose the interviewer says, okay, tell me something about yourself. Then you will say, sir, my name is Ronak Dabi. You will start by this. You will start with your name. Or suppose, so my name is Anjali Tiwari. Whatever your name is, you have to start with it. Okay, you'll start. So my name is Mayank Sen, or my name is Sahil Narula, or my name is Pranika Tomar. After that, you will give your place of information, whether you belong to Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, or you belong to the Delhi, or you belong to Mumbai, Maharashtra. So you will say, sir, my name is Rohan Dubey. I live in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. After that, you will have to complete or say your education details in short. See, saying education details in short means that you doesn't have to speak elaborately about your education. Like, so there are some people who start by saying everything about educational details. Like, sir, I have secured this percentage in first semester, this percentage in second semester, this percentage in third semester, and the list goes on. See, the point is the interviewer does not have that much amount of time to devote to a single candidate, and that too not on the information which is not relevant. He is just interested in knowing the last percentage. What is your CGPA? That is the average of all the percentages. So, there are three important marks or three important education qualifications which you have to consider. First is 10th standard, second is 12th standard, and the last is your college qualification. Always try to go in a sequential manner. Like some people go after saying 10th, then they say 12th, and then they say about their college qualification. But I usually prefer to go in a reverse order. I usually prefer saying what I am doing recently or what is the education qualification which I acquired recently. Suppose I did college recently, so I'll say, sir, I have just now completed or I have just completed my engineering wherein I secured 7.8 percentage. I secured 12 or I secured 80 percentage in 12th class and 90 percentage in 10th class. I can say by this or I can go by this like, so I have did my engineering from GSITS Indore wherein I did mechanical engineering and I secured 80 percentage. I also did my schooling from Indore itself and I secured 90 percentage in 12th standard and 85 percentage in 10th standard. I can go like this. After that, if you have any job experience, you can share it with them. Job experience also plays a very important and vital role. Now you will ask me why. See, the reason is very simple. Every experience, every effort counts. After doing some or getting some job experience, you will be knowing whereabouts of the industry, how does the industry performs. So this is a very important and vital point. So you can go like this. Sir, I'm working with Tata Consultancy Group from the past 3 years, and the projects which I have worked on are X, Y, and Z, where my role was this. You can go like this. After that, the last thing which you can say is the family details in short. By family details, see, again look at this. Why does he want to know your family details? That person is paid to do his job, and his job is to find out whether you are a suitable candidate or not for the job. Therefore, it does not matter which family you belong to and all those things, but we can add a positive advantage over here. We can say him that my family includes my father, my mother, and my younger brother. My father is a businessman, my mother is a professional, and my brother is still studying. He's in 10th standard. This shows that how organized a person you are because you covered every aspect. There is no room left for any questions that you did not answer. So, this is what an added advantage it will give you. So, we will consider a whole. Start with your name, give your place information. After that, give educational details in short. After that, give job experience if you have any. And after that, give family details in short. So, let's start. Good morning, sir. My name is Ronak Dubey. I am from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. I recently completed my engineering in electronics wherein I secured 80 percentage. I also did my schooling from Bhopal itself and I secured 90 percentage in 12th standard and 80% in 10th standard. I have a work experience of 3 years in Tata Consultancy Group and I was leading the projects X, Y, and Z over there. So, my family includes my father, my mother, and my younger brother. My father is a retired army man. My mother works in bank, and my younger brother is in 10th standard. This is what your tell me about yourself should look like. We also had a short example for the beginners or just understanding the structure in which we will be going. My name is John Trump. I live in New York. I have done BTech in computer science and MBA in HR. I have 2 years of experience in HR. Obviously, you can add on all the things which I told you in this. This example is just to understand the structure which we was talking about. Let's move on to the next question. That is very important and can be asked by the interviewing officer. So, the next question is, why do you want to work at our company? See, every question which the interviewing officer or the interviewer is asking, there is a motto behind it. He wants to know something or the else by asking that question. And by asking this question, why do you want to work at our company? He wants to know whether you are genuinely interested in his company or you are just taking a job just for the sake of money. Because if you are taking the job for the sake of money, then in future, if other company or the rival company will offer you more money or more salary package, then it will take you seconds to shift parties. Therefore, the company doesn't want employees like that. The company wants employees who are genuinely interested in their company and want to work and are loyal to their company. So, we are going to tell them the same. We are going to tell them about their company, what I like about their company. For that, I have to do a bit of research. I will go on the website, research what are the products or the services the company provides. What is the motto of the company? What are the ethics which the company follows? What are the goals of the company? Once I know all these things, I will say the same things in the interview. I will tell him because of these things, the services which the company provides, the product which the company manufacturers are very good, and I myself was a customer of your company. The quality is very good. Therefore, I want to join this world class company which many other candidates are willing to join. Also, you can add your long term goals with the goals of the company. Suppose you know that the company believes in values. Suppose the company is Tata Groups, and we all know that Tata Groups is famous all over India and not over India, all over the world for the ethics and the values they follow. So you'll say, sir, I have these values. I want to also work for the society. I want that the company or the place I am working is also doing good for the society, and this is my long term goal. In my long term 5 to 10 years, I want to do as much as I can do for the society also while working and earning bread for my family. And your company provides me the opportunity to do this. This is how you can handle this question. We also had this example, a short example written for you. So, it is great privilege for anyone to work in a reputed company like yours. When I read about your company, I found that my skills are matching your requirements, where I can showcase my technical skills to contribute to the company's growth. So, this is how you can add or frame your answer. But remember, your answer should have something to praise about the company. It can be the services, it can be the products, it can be the technique which the company is following. Also, it can be the morals or ethics which the company follows, or the values of the company, or the goals of the company. And Once you praise these things, make sure that you make this point to the interviewer that your long term goals and the goals and the values of the company match somehow. So this was all for this video. In next consecutive videos, we'll cover many of such questions and many of the crucial and important parts of an interview. We will be more and likely to happy when we will be receiving comments and the queries which you guys have regarding the interview and things like such. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.